Hey guys, it's Coach B. Wiley here. Hope you're having a great weekend. So over on my TikTok, Coach B. Wiley on TikTok, I did a video. I did like maybe 2 to 3 videos about this subject of, is this straight? I did the subject about silent treatment, men who give the silent treatment. Anytime I put that up on anything, the views go crazy. So for those of you who are dealing with someone who is giving them the silent treatment, I need for you to stop dealing with that person. When someone is deliberately cutting off all communication, when you try to engage with them, they give you short, yes, no, okay, maybe answers. If their energy is like really down, if their energy is giving attitude, if their energy is giving, I'm just not that into you, then I need for you to immediately stop trying to engage. Some guys will use this tactic to manipulate them and try to coerce you into breaking down, and so that you'll do whatever it is they're trying to get you to do, or if you'll just believe whatever it is they're trying to tell you. Typically, when someone gives you the silent treatment, it could have something to do with maybe a misunderstanding, a disagreement, an issue you're having in a relationship. Now, when has ever being quiet solved anybody's problems in this world? When you have a problem at school, do you just shut down with the teacher and not say nothing? Of course not, because that makes no sense. When you're at work and your boss is having a issue with you for whatever reason, you just shut down and you just look at your boss and you just bat your little eyelashes and don't say nothing and think that you're not going to get written up and or asked to leave the building immediately? Of course you don't react like that. So why is it okay for women to accept this kind of reaction when you're in a loving, what's supposed to be considered a loving relationship? That's what I need to know. And a lot of women who are watching my videos, they're wondering what they can do, why the guy is doing this. He's doing this because you're allowing him to do it. He wouldn't do it if you just decide, all right, you don't want to talk to me, then I guess that must mean we're not together, because I can't be with someone that's a mute mouth. It makes no sense. I can't be the only person in this relationship communicating openly. It's one thing to not know what to say and have the right words to say when you're communicating because you don't want to be offensive or disrespectful. That's one thing. It's another thing to deliberately choose to just not engage, not talk, not be around, and totally remove your voice from the whole situation. What adults do who have great emotional intelligence and who are smart and mature and who have had good, healthy experiences, or those who have learned from the experiences of others that didn't go right, what they do is they sit with themselves and be like, self, why is it that I'm choosing to mute my mouth when my woman is trying to engage with me? Like, what is that about? How is that solving the problem? Are you doing it to try to get her to break down and cry and then be at your begging call because you have an ego problem? Is it because you don't think you have the responsibility of letting her in? Are you emotionally unavailable and you're not willing to invest? And is that why you kind of cut the conversation short? It can be an abundance of things. So I'm talking to the guys now. Guys, if you have this tactic of giving someone the silent treatment, I actually know of a guy who is married and he gives his wife the silent treatment all the time. It's like, it's what he does, and he's been doing it before they were married. So if you're this guy that decides to give the silent treatment, I want you to know that's not how men do things. Men face their fears, they face the conversation, they face their issues, and they get down to what the problem is. Because if you're not wanting to talk to the woman that you chose and pursued and initiated conversation to be with, then why are you even wasting her time when you have an issue with just going mute mouth? What does that do for you? If you're watching this, if you've done this before, let me know in the comments. How has going mute mouth, how has that benefited you in your relationship? Now, lastly, ladies, if you're watching this and this guy's just not talking to you, whether that be via text message, in person, on the phone, or whatever it is, quit spinning your wheels, quit banging your head up against a brick wall, and do what I always said. I just said this in the last video. Go on about your day. Go on about your life. So if they don't want to engage, try. You can try to engage a couple times. After 2 times, when they're giving you short answers or no answers at all, you're done trying. You've put up a good college effort. Now it's time for you to mind your business and go on about your day. Do not let someone be a mute mouth ruin your day, make you feel less than, make you not feel good enough, make you think he's cheating with someone else, make you think that you have to do all this outlandish, wonderful sexual tricks and tips and all this nonsense to get him his conversation flowing again. It's not on you that he can't step up and voice his opinion and say what he has to say. That's not a you thing, that's a him thing. So until you get that, you're going to continue to go out of your way to try to beg and plead and go against who you are inside and who you are. And what am I trying to say here? Who you are authentically as a person. You're going to go outside of yourself to try to do things for him, to get him to come out of himself and just have a conversation like an adult. It's unnecessary, it's unwarranted, and it's ridiculous. So if you're watching this right now, thank you so much for making it this far, and let me know your thoughts on mute mouth man, and let me know if you are one or have previously been one. Okay, guys, lastly, that just popped into my head. Men that are watching this, I know you're probably going to say, I go mute, I go quiet because she yelling and all like this and all the neck rolling and going crazy and being emotional. Well, then this is what you do in that moment, okay? When she neck rolling, going crazy, leading with emotion, being angry, acting a fool, you tell her in a calm, respectful voice, we have a real issue here. XYZ is the issue. I know you're upset. I know you're frustrated. However, we cannot continue this conversation until you let your emotions go by the wayside and we both focus on the facts so we can engage and get down to the root of the matter. So we can sit here and you can fuss and you can try to fight. However, at the end of the day, that's still not helping our relationship. So I'll let you yell if that's what you want to do, and I'll sit here calmly and you let me know when you're done. You approach her with that kind of energy, she will feel dumb and she will stop yelling and she will stop going crazy and she will act like she got some good sense. Try it and let me know what happens. Until next time, guys, follow me TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Coach B. Wiley. If you want to ask me a question anonymously about dating, breakup, relationship, communication, feel free to do so. You can do that on any of my social media via inbox, DM, comment, or you can go on Quora.com, Quora.com, and look up B. Wiley and ask me a question, and I will be glad to answer that. All right, guys, until next time, talk to you later.